What is up, ladies and gents? It's the Matt RGHD here, bringing you episode 4 of my Arsenal career mode on FIFA 16. Today we are going to be playing our games against Stoke City, which I was at in real life, Club Brugge in the Champions League, and also Chelsea. So some big games coming in. First things first, we're going to do some training. Already know who I'm going to do the training with. Simulate all of them, and we are going to be getting BCACC. So Iwobi's gone up in overall. René Adelaide's nearly up to 64, making good progress. Okay, so here we are at the Emirates Stadium for our game against Stoke, which in real life I believe was a 2-0 win for Arsenal. In fact, you can actually pretty much see where I was sat from in this angle, but that isn't really important in this point. There you go, commentators again, which are turned off, so it doesn't matter. League table, us in second, only behind Chelsea on goal difference and Stoke in 18th, which is surprising. But at this point in the season, league table means absolutely nothing. It's just one of those things which is a formality, really. Players to watch: Sanchez and Bojan. Which is interesting that Sanchez is another, probably argued Ozil, but no, it's went with Sanchez. But he's always got the potential to do that, and as you can see, 2 metre Peters playing for Stoke, which you've got to watch out for him in the box. And here you go, my lineup: Czech, Bellerin, Mertesacker, Koscielny, Monreal, Coquelin, Ramsey, Ozil, Oxlade, Chamberlain, Walcott, Sanchez, and Welbeck, Giroud, Wilshere, Arteta, Gibbs, Chambers and Ospina on the bench. Pretty standard lineup for me, as you would expect. Kind of interested to see who Stoke have put out against me. I know 2 metre Peters playing, but here we go, we'll see now. Butland, Johnson, Munisa, Shawcross, Peters, Sidwell, Whelan, Shaqiri, Arnautovic, Bojan and Crouch, then Given, Cameron, Ireland, Joselu, Bardsley, Odin, Wingy and Diouf on the bench. So fairly strong lineup from Stoke. The kind of lineup you'd expect. Mike Dean's a referee. Obviously our last game with Mike Dean didn't go too well, I believe. I can't really remember which game it was. I don't really take note of who the referees are and remember them. Stoke are going to be getting us underway. And yeah, it should be an interesting game. Hopefully I can recreate that 2-0 victory. And let's get this show on the road. Ozil, okay, Ozil. Ping it over for Walcott. Ping it, go on Walcott. You got the legs. You're going to get there, mate. Yes, you do. Not a brilliant touch, but it works. And shot, and saved by Butland, unfortunately. Come on, Ozil. Shot! And that is a goal. And as I say, showing them whose yard they're in and why we are so high up the table as we are. And that is another goal this season for that man, Mesut freaking Ozil. Just a shame he's not, well, actually he is putting in performances like that now. Maybe not getting in the goals, but definitely getting the assists. And the Arsenal fans absolutely buzzing. And yeah, really happy with that goal. Did well to get round his men and did well to slot it home and puts us in a 1-0 lead. Butland never getting there in a million years, and just a finesse finish into the close to the post. Yeah, there couldn't be any other outcome other than a Arsenal goal there, and that is his 4th this season. Oh no, 3rd in the Premier League. I thought he'd scored more than that, to be honest, but either way, it's a goal for us, and we're 1-0 up. Oh yes, Ramsey played the pass to Walcott, gets around his man, finesse, saved by Butland again. Oh yes, that is a pass. Oh, go on Theo, go on Theo, go on Theo, do it for me. And there we go, 2-0. And we are now bossing it. Who played the pass? I believe it was Ramsey. There we go, and celebrating in the middle of the pitch. And that is a wonderful wonderful run from Walcott. Slots it away, 2-0 to Arsenal, puts us in a commanding position in the game, and we've now equalled what it was in reality, although we are still in the first half. There's plenty of time to go, maybe time for more goals from us. Hopefully they won't score, but there's always that possibility, and that's his 4th goal in the league this year, which is good in the 43rd minute. So yeah, 2-0 to us, and happy days. And well done, Czech. And Saved again. Thought it actually went over the line, but it didn't. Okay, Ozil, go on, mate. Go on, mate. Ah, that's a pen. That is a penalty. Oh, joy, and he's bloody injured. And yes, check. No. Oh, and the computer sweats it and still misses it. Go on, Welbeck. Go on, Welbeck. Go on, Welbeck. Yes, Danny. And there we go, 3-0 up in the 89th minute. And we are going to be taking home the 3 points. And yeah, quite convincing win to say the least. Puts us in good stead for going into Europe. But then again, your form in Europe is always different to your form in the league. And yeah, quite happy, very happy with that finish. Very happy with the fact it was Danny Welbeck. Just that injection of pace paid off. And that puts us 3-0 up. And there's no way back into this game for Stoke now. Puts the game beyond any doubt whatsoever. That's his first goal of this season. And that's blasted over the bar for a goal kick from Whelan. And this is probably going to win the game now. No, okay. Intercepted. And there we go, that's the end of the game. We win 3-0. 3 more points in the league. Keeps us on pace with Chelsea. I'm very happy with that result. Did better than what we did in reality. By a single goal. But no, it's how I wanted the game to go. We get the win. Danny Welbeck gets on the score sheet with his first shot, with his only shot of the game. And yeah, good way to go into Europe. And it'd be interesting to see how that affects us in the league. Okay, there we go. There's the drills all sorted and simulate all. And we'll see how that goes. And we get FDACA. So Rene Adelaide's now 64 rated. And a bit annoyed with that F, but really should be doing better. And no, but we're getting there slowly. Slowly but surely we're getting him up there. Iwobi's nearly 58 rated. So yeah. Okay, so here we are in Belgium for this game against Bruges in the Champions League. Obviously, Dinamo Zagreb aren't in FIFA, so I couldn't put them in. So instead we got Bruges. This hopefully ought to be a game where we get the 3 points. Commentators again, which I don't care about because we're not on there. Okay, and there we go. There's our group: Bayern Munich, us, Olympiacos and Club Brugge, which is more or less how it came out in real life. And I wish my dog would stop barking. But no, I don't really know any of their players to say the least, and to be quite honest with you. Looks as if we've got a good following with us in Bruges today. Timmy Simons, don't know who he is, but all I can see is their captain. And yeah, it should be an interesting game. Don't really. There you go, there's the man himself, Mesut Ozil. Obviously got a goal in his last game and been banging him in quite regularly for Bruges. Bolat, Munier, Durate. Engels, Dibok, Simmons, Vachanaken, Vormer, Redenov, and a bunch of other people I don't know. And I have actually put a slightly different lineup out today. Well, there's one change in there, which, as you'll see now, check Bellerin, Mertesacker, Koscielny, Gibbs, Coquelin, Ramsey, Ozil. Walcott's playing out on the right, and we're playing Giroud instead of Oxlade-Chamberlain and Sanchez. We've also got Rene Adelaide on the bench today instead of Wilshere. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on and see how these new stats are affecting Rene Adelaide. And yeah, hopefully we can get stuck into this game and get the 3 points. And we've got a German referee. So we're playing a Belgian club with an English team and we get a German referee. Interesting. Okay, we're going to be getting a show on the road, playing towards our fans. And hopefully we can get some points here and have a better European Cup run than what Arsenal are having in real life. Okay, let's do this. Sanchez has a crack and saved by the goalkeeper. Sanchez gone. Ozil. Finesse. Oh dear, and it's a save again from the keeper. Played into Rambo. To Sanchez. Has a crack and saved again. What is this keeper on? And saved again. Okay, little piddly guy on the wall. Yeah, I reckon that's enough. No. And Giroud actually bangs it in from the free kick. And there we go, we're 1-0 up. I was actually quite surprised about that because I genuinely thought there was enough on that and all the keeper would get there, but no. Bounced off the wall, falls perfectly for Giroud, and finally one shot slips through and we end up going 1-0 up, and a typical Giroud goal there. And I can be quite happy with that, and hopefully we can carry on from here. And that's our first goal in the Champions League, and it falls for Olivier Giroud. So yeah, let's get this back going. That made no sense whatsoever. Plays it to Sanchez. He's going to be tearing their defence apart. Shot and saved because he took it on with his left. Giroud has a crack, saved, and Ozil doesn't carry on the run towards the ball. In fact, he stops on the penalty spot. Thankfully, he still gets the man. Walcott has a crack onto the post. Sanchez, and blocks again. Poor. Rene Adelaide scores a header, and that's it, 2-0. And what a goal from the young Frenchman. Okay, Sanchez. There we go. Celebrate your teammate. And both our goals in this game came from headers. I genuinely thought the chance is gone, but nah. Sanchez picks up Rene Adelaide perfectly and just knocks it in. Only needs to direct it. Keeper arguably should have done better, but nah, it's a goal at the end of the day. And it looks as if that training for Rene Adelaide is paying off. Even though I actually haven't trained his heading stats, I've only trained like his passing and finishing. But no, 2-0, first goal in Champions League for him. And we are now looking good. Okay, Walcott whip that in. And nothing, okay. Rene Adelaide, Coquelin even has another shot, and Coquelin scores 3-0, and very surprising goal to say the least, celebrating in front of the camera, and we are 3-0 up in this game. Really put to bed now. Should be getting the 3 points. Genuinely thought the chance had gone there, didn't really, and no, just hit it in hope, and no, it's crept in thankfully. And actually it turns out to be a very good finish. Keeper stood no chance at all. But no, 3-0, happy days. 3 points for me, thank you very much. And there we go. Brilliant pass from Sanchez. Rambo, saved again. And there we go, that's the end of the game. We win 3-0. 3 points on the board for us, which is always good. And we should now hopefully be top of the league. So I don't think, last time I saw Bayern were only 2-1 up. So that would put us top of the group, but then again it is Bayern Munich, so if we get second I'll count that as a win. Thankfully Coquelin had a pretty decent game. Don't know who the man of the match would be, probably I'd say Coquelin or Sanchez, but no, either way we win 3-0. Happy days. Okay, so here we are at Stamford fucking Bridge, home of Chelsea FC. Actually no, that's a bit unfair. I have respect for Chelsea, but no, here we are at Stamford Bridge for the game against Chelsea. Commentators again, we don't care. Like, remember where the fans are, so I know where to celebrate. But no, there you go. Top versus second. We are only top on goals scored. I've had a look. So really, games like this always first v second so early on in the season, always an exciting fixture. Kind of shows who's actually really gunning for the title and who's the pretender. Should be a good game, interestingly. Strength v strength. Best defence versus best attack in the Premier League. So, the unstoppable force meeting the immovable object today, so it would seem. It'll be interesting to see how this ends up. Hazard going to be playing. Probably might be a bit of a stalemate, but hopefully not. Obviously, Peter Cech returning to his old stomping ground. Should be a very interesting game. Always an interesting fixture between these two teams. And here you go, Chelsea's lineup: Courtois, Ivanovic, Terry, Cahill, Quater, Ramirez, Matic, William, Hazard, Oscar, Diego Costa, with Begovic, Luma, Fabregas, Falcao, Baba Rahman, Pedro and Remy on the bench. A fairly strong attacking lineup from Chelsea, the kind of lineup you'd expect. And from me, there's a bit of good news in my team. We've got Cech, Bellerin, Mertesacker, Koscielny, Gibbs, Coquelin, Ramsey, Ozil, Oxlade, Walcott, Sanchez, then Welbeck, Giroud, Cazorla making his return to the bench, Wilshere, Monreal, James and Ospina. So Cazorla now fit enough to be selected. Hopefully he'll feature in this game. Might not just at this point. Maybe I have to sit this game out, but I've got him there if I need him. And hopefully we can do some damage. And Neil Swarbrick, whoever he is, never heard of him. But no, Arsenal getting the game underway. Hopefully, should be a good game. Hopefully we get the 3 points and set us for on the good form, good stead for winning the league. Hopefully. Ozil and off the post. Coquelin and blasted wide. No, and off the crossbar to check, get a hand to it from Costa. And Theo Walcott scores. There we go. 2-0. 1-0 to us. Celebrating in front of the Arsenal fans, and puts us in the lead in this game. Obviously better than what we did in real life. Also, we haven't had a red card yet, which happened in real life. And superb finish from Theo Walcott. Truly deserving of a number 14 shirt right now, and putting us into the lead in a highly competitive fixture. Hazard not too happy there, understandably, and that is Walcott's 5th goal this season, and looking to be our top goal scorer in the club. Kieran Gibbs, finesse shot and off the post and taken out. Is that a penalty? Yes. Bit unfortunate there for Cahill. Really, Gibbs tripped over him, but no. And we get the penalty, which I don't know I'm going to take it with yet, but nah. Alexis Sanchez to take it. Yeah, I'll probably say that as well. I'm going to go top left. There we go. Alexis Sanchez gets his first goal of the season in the Premier League and puts us 2-0 up in the 45th minute. And just showed a replay once because obviously it's a penalty. You don't really need to show too many replays. But no, just one more time. And yeah, Courtois totally beaten there. 2-0 to the Arsenal. Oh, shite. And there we go, off the crossbar, and that. Walcott again, saved. Penalty again. Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry, if you give away 2 penalties in a game, you deserve to lose, and that is exactly what Chelsea have done. Just mark his return into the Prem. This time go opposite way. And saved, unfortunately, by Courtois. Maybe if it was Giroud who had scored it. Hey, Welbeck. Beats JT and puts it wide, unfortunately. Come on. And off the crossbar and cleared only as far as Ramirez. Shit. And well done, Cech! Absolute god, blocks that shot from Pedro. Oh, sort of go all out attack now, just get that. Get the counter-attack going. Welbeck has the crack, and that's going in. There we go, 3-0. Should be what it is, and for once scored from a ridiculous angle when the keeper comes out for the corner. Don't know why they brought Courtois up. They were never going to, even if they did score, they weren't going to win the game. They did, and Chelsea have now paid the price for a brilliant shot from Welbeck. I mean, it wasn't a brilliant shot, it's just a bit of a P-roller, really. But either way, it's gone in. Courtois never going to get there in a million years. Chelsea caught out on the break, and yeah, Welbeck puts it into the open net, which I'm very, very happy about. My phone just got ping, and there we go. One more time, just for good measure. Sorry any Chelsea fans watching, but make those kinds of mistakes and you're going to concede. There we go, 3-0 up and 3 points for us, thank you very much. And there we go, that has also ended the game, pretty much the last kick. We win 3-0 and it'll be interesting to see now how we can go on from here in the league. I know our next game is against Bristol City, that's in the Capital One Cup, that will be next episode though. But no, Czech played an absolute blinder, really has to be my man of the match. But either way, that is going to end the episode for today. Going to be doing a bit more training in the next episode, and with our game against Bristol City. But until then, thank you ever so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and as always, peace out.